Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Wrestle Simulator, where yet again we have a brand new world to explore. This time it's not an event world, it is actually world number 19. Yes, you heard me right. We are currently on the 19th world in the game. That is going to be the Magic Castle, which we're going to be exploring and checking out today. But it's not just the World 19 update. This is probably the biggest Armored Simulator update I've seen in quite a long time, probably months. We have World 19, obviously, which is new bosses, new eggs. There's a pristine machine, which I think is another way to get even more multipliers on your pets. There is 6 build elements. Don't know what that is. And then code World 19. So before we even check out the other stuff, of course, we're going to do code World 19. Slap it on in there. That is 5% on all of our stats in 48 hours of 3x. Sweet, I'll take that. I am not going to complain. What else we got? The other features are new trainer boost. There's 10 trainers. I don't know if they're new. We'll go figure out. There's new aura boost. There's an aura machine. There's a trainer crate, tradable, and I think they're saying these can be traded next week. There's new event egg, and then some fixes and new exclusives. So before checking out World 19, this is just, there's a lot new to the game. The first world also got a little bit of an overhaul. You might notice there's leaderboards in here, which show you the strongest player for each different hand in different training. Knuckle strength, bicep strength, and hand power. Knuckles is actually not that competitive of a leaderboard. I think it's probably just because no one likes trading Knuckles because they're pretty bad. But these have been, everything just been kind of reworked a little bit. Wait, 3.5% of the index? That's a joke. I've completed like 45% of the index. Okay, whatever. And then you have to escape the school. Only need 625 wins. Is crazy. I think it's all just kind of cosmetic. Everything looks a bit different. Speaking of which, so do the pets. I know I didn't make a video on this last week because it was a pretty small update, but the pets have received an update to where it now tells you just the percent of the pet. It looks a bit cleaner overall, and there's really not much that's changed aside from it just looks a little different. The items are basically, I think this is all the same as well. Man, my inventory is laggy. But let's go ahead to world number 3. I want to go see, what is this? The trainer crate. One's the aura crate, one's the trainer crate. Where is it? The garden's over here. Wait, has that been there? Trainer machine. So this is the trainer world. Get more boosts. Every minute you're in the game, you get 1 free trainer crate. Whoa. And there's a very small chance to get a 1,000,000% trainer luck. What? We currently have a 25% trainer luck and then 0% trainer luck. So we can open up all 8 of these, which these kind of remind me of Rebirth Champions Ultimates with their aura dice, which is kind of interesting. We're getting a bunch of trainers. I think, ooh, a firefighter. I don't think we've had that one. Wait, delivery guy. What trainers do we have? Whoa, wait, upgrades. This is new. Trainers. This is really new. Whoa. So these are all of our previous trainers from like the previous iteration of them. So this is the worst one. You get a 5% strength boost, 3% luck, 3% wins. A 1 in 1,000 is 80% strength boost, 35% luck, 34% wins. And the Sensei, which is the one that I previously had unlocked, which is the best, 180% strength boost, 56% luck, 58% win. So we can go check it on, and that is going to be a big boost. And then what is this here? You know, we'll wait till we're in World 6, check out the aura. But I do really like just the ability to get free stuff being in the game for every minute. I'm not sure if like the luck matters all that much. I mean, considering this is a 1 in 10,000 chance, basically if you're on the game for like a full day, you can get one of these, a few of these, a bunch of these, and a bunch of these 0% trainer lucks, which I'm quickly seeing that like if it's a 1 in 100,000 chance, bro, you're gonna need one of the really lucky crates. I think these trainers, they said they are going to try to make them tradable next week. So maybe there's like some secret trainers that are really OP and really crazy that someone's gonna unbox, and maybe we can showcase next week. But that is the new trainers boost. It's a nice little boost considering you get wins and luck and strength all in one go. That is pretty sweet. So that is the world 3 chain. Let's go ahead to world 6, the void, and go peep what has been added, which I think is the aura machine. It should be pretty. Is this it? Nope, that's the superhero event. The aura machine. What was over here? Some other weird machine like the craftable. It was a machine no one ever used, but now it's been replaced with the aura machine. Wait, which my best aura is 1 in infinite, the hero aura? Huh? You can open infinite auras. What is happening? Okay, we just got a 1 in 1,000 light. Huh? What is happening? We are just rolling random auras and it never ends. And I'm getting supposedly really rare ones, but like, what? Okay, I already had auras. Opening auras grants XP to level up, boosting your luck. Okay, okay, this explains it. I've already maxed out my aura luck, which is why all of these are already super good pulls, like a 1 in 1,000. Okay, it's because I spent like a ridiculous amount of Robux to max it out. But with these new auras, what do we get? So it's over here in the upgrade section, which this is where we can have our titles now. Sweet. I still like this for the 10% boost. There is like a really crazy wins boost one. It's this one. Play for 1 month. Yes, I've spent over 1 month on this account. I will take my 50% wins boost. We can also see all of our medals. And speaking of which, I am going to jump to world 12 because I do want to see if we could snag a new multiply medal. Been a little while since we've been able to get one of those. But they did add the feature a long time ago that if you're just playing the game, you get these gems. You can go to the medal merchant and pick up some free medals. We have just enough to snag one of these, and they all seem to be the same. But which one? Let's get the ninja medal. 1.5x multiplier. So now that went from a 9.1 to 9.6x total boost multiplier. You can see we're still missing a ton of those, but let's not even focus on. Let's focus on the auras. Whoa. Okay, so this is where all of your auras are, and the worst one, the smoke aura, will give you 9% strength, 3% luck, and 2% training speed. Whoa. But the galaxy aura gives you 184% strength boost, 98% luck, and 38% training speed. I am almost positive that these auras previously just gave you, I think, a wins boost, but now they give you luck, training speed, and strength. Wait, when they say strength, does that mean it like gives me no? So it's not like a fighting strength multiplier. I think it just gives you more strength when you're actually training. So let's see if we take this off. Yeah, we're getting only 19 octillion. So this is like a 3x training boost, and it is a 1 in 10 million aura. But because we grinded this way back when I think World 15 came out, luckily we already have the best trainer as far as I know of, and the best aura, which is awesome. So we can take advantage of 180% strength boost. Taking both of these off, let's just see, we're only getting 7 octillion. So with both of these, that is almost a 10x strength boost. And again, this is just in a random world. We'll go to world 19 here in just a moment, but that is nuts. So is that all the other stuff? New aura boost, yeah, aura machine trainer crates, I think it is, and a new event egg, which I think is this ice egg. Winner enchants, lucky, sweet. Oh geez, these are best friend pets or whatever. 7% chance for this pet to always be 135% strong as your best pet. That's actually insane. Same thing with this icy dominus, and then this is a giga pet for free, a 1 in 5,000. That's actually not even terrible. That's insane. Speaking of new giga pets, let's go peruse the shop. They said there's some new ones. There is now a mega frost emperor, 2.7 billion multiplier. That is just, it comes as a huge, which is crazy, bro. These pets, man, they're getting out of hand. They're getting out of control. But now that we've got all of our boosts equipped, let's first head to the field and then see how we make it to the magic castle. Now, I did a ton of grinding this last week, believe it or not, just to make sure we could actually unlock this world. And fortunately, when we chuck on our best arm, the legendary frost arm, and do a quick rep, you'll see we've got 50.3 QT strength. And last week, oh my gosh, bro, dude, this last week, Manager Mike was like 40 QT. They've nerfed him by like 100 times. He's so easy to beat. So I knew this was going to happen. They nerfed him into the ground, and we can beat him easy peasy. We get some Rift Stars, we get some bolts, we get some tickets. I forgot tickets existed. Do I even have tickets? Is that a thing? Where are my items? Okay, pets. They're in my pets, and then items. Oh no, and then items, and then my tickets. I've got 25 million tickets. My gosh, bro. I haven't checked those out in like months. Oh my gosh. Maybe that's why my inventory is so laggy. I have 25 million of that item. So we beat Manager Mike, and apparently that's all we got to do. It's just beat Manager Mike, escape the football field, and go to world number 19. This is insane. I'm still going to stand by my point that this game having 19 worlds, no matter how cool this world is, I feel like only a few people watching this video are going to experience it because it's so hard to get to. Like, you've got to get through all of these worlds, and maybe this world's pretty easy to get to. I'm not sure if they did any balance changes. Let me know in the comment section if you guys actually have access to this world, or tell me what is the highest world you have access to. Because again, even if this is so sick, it's going to be really hard for people to experience it, which is just a pretty unfortunate. But let's see even see if World 19 is something to get excited about. Of course, we're going to have the 5 bosses that every world gets. We have the Peasant 10s, which, bro, they call it, that's the main developer, bro. They're calling the developer a peasant. That is crazy. 470 TDC strength. That should be a pretty easy win. 14,000 rift stars. And do I have a rift team still? Okay, I do still have a rift team. And when I equip this, we go from 14,000 to 35,000 rift stars. So basically like a 2x multiplier. Not too shabby. We have the soul knight for 2 QT total strength. And is there any way to get more? I mean, obviously there's the arm. I guess, is there any, is there an item that gives me fighting strength? I think, is it the pineapple? No, something gives me fighting strength. It's this, the fresh star fruit. 25%. Yeah, let's put on the 50% fighting strength boost. So this should, in theory, make my strength 75 QT. Oh yeah, that's great. So this guy gives us 42,000 rift stars. The Castle Reaper's 30 QT. Oh my gosh, he is strong. We get tickets, more rift stars, and then the Doge King, bro. The Flaming Reaper, 305 QT, bro. Oh my gosh, how am I supposed to do that? The Doge King, let's see, let's give this guy a roll. So we can still beat him, which is nice. Versus 67 QT, we catch it up 53,000 rift stars, which I'm not even sure what rift stars are being used for. I'm sure there's eggs back there somewhere. And then the Flaming Reaper. I was kind of hoping we could beat the final boss, but we're one boss shy of being able to beat the final boss. But I mean, nothing happens. Like when you beat the final boss, you don't get any achievement. You don't get you just get a pat on the back. They go, nice, you did it. I do know the world boost is 390%, which is only a very small increase from World 18, which I think was 370%. So you guys know every world gets 5 bosses. They're pretty standard, but what is new? I see this guy, the Gatekeeper, which I can't interact with. I mean, he's just, I can walk into him. I can stand on his head if I want to. I can, yep, we can do that all day. But what is this? You get wood, stone, and iron and gold from fighting bosses. And then there's a boost decoration. Whoa, do you want to build for plus 15% bicep power? Sure, I'd love to if I had the pieces for it. It definitely seems like they're taking some inspiration from Rebirth Champions Ultimate, because that game has a pretty similar trainer and like aura system. And that's like the first game I've seen in a really long time that you can build items for boosts. And they're doing pretty much the exact same thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I feel like Armor Simulator has always done a pretty good job of taking good elements from other games and adapting it. But I don't know. This is for plus 10% luck. What was this one again? This decoration was 15% bicep power. Jeez, that's crazy. And then, here's the stars of here. And here's the pristine machine. When you pristine pets, the pets lose charms, levels, and enchants. What? Oh my gosh. So what even does a pristine machine? So we're obviously not going to, knowing that it loses levels and everything, we're not going to put anything actually valuable in here. But let's see. These are just random matrix lines that are 700 million a multiplier. So what we can do is we can pristine these pets and then find out, what does it do? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it, I don't know. We're gonna find out. So it's 700 million. We crafted a pristine version. We lose the pets. We gain 1, of course. And then, shoot. Wait, what did I just pristine? I'm also trying to notice they're all void. Okay, it was the matrix lion. I got a short-term memory. I didn't even remember that. So the matrix lion. This is pristine and it's lost boosts. Okay, maybe that's weird. No? Huh. Okay, it was just 700 million and now it's 654 million. That is worse. The last time I checked, that is worse. That is a smaller number here. Let's try this again. Okay, these cloud birds, they have no multipliers. They're 271 million each. Let's go ahead, take these. Again, they're all void. I think the thing is you need a void pet to then turn it in pristine. So in theory, it would go 5 pets to make a gold pet. And then I guess actually once a pet is gold and you just turn it void, so you need 5 gold pets for 1 void. So you need 15 pets to then turn it to gold, to then turn it to pristine. So if you want a pet to be pristine, and you need 15 of them, I think is what my math is mathing. It's a little late at night. It could be rough, but let's see. This is 271 million multiplier. Let's make sure it is the cloud bird. The cloud bird with 250 or 70 million multiplier. Are we troll? Is this a joke? Wait, is this really? This was the new machine. Okay, let's try this again. The cloud pup. Let's see if we can't find that. The cloud pup is right here. It is 382 million. There's no multipliers. There's nothing. It's not leveled up. It's all big pets. 382 million. The cloud pup. Does this machine even make the pets good? Dude, this is like, what is this? This makes the pets 10%, literally 5% better. I'm gonna combine 3 OP. Arguably, if a pet is already void, that means it's good. It's a good pet. It's a real juicer pet. You're gonna get me to combine 3 pets into one to make it 5%. That has to be a glitch. There's no way they thought this was like a great update, right? Okay, one more time. The classical hacker. Again, 3 void pets. They're all baby. 800 million. I can guess the multiplier, because if we take 805 million, that is going to be 1.05 multiplier. I'm guessing it'll be 845 million when we check it out. The classical hacker. That'd be crazy if I just, no, 873 million. So basically, what, 805 million times like what, 8%? Yeah, it's like a 9% boost. What? Like, again, 3 void pets. These were golden. You had to grind to get these for like less than a 10% boost. Again, when you turn a pet void, it doubles the strength, or it's like a 50% boost. The math is not math. This is okay. So pristine machine, at least as it stands, a big flop. I have no interest in pristining any of my pets, because I lose 2 of them. I lose the levels, I lose the charms, and I get 8% strength. That's not good. Okay, maybe these eggs can be redeeming. We've got the Soulfire egg and the Soul Dominus egg. So I was yapping. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I was complaining that the most recent events haven't had any rare pets. These guys got some rare pets. Let's see if we can't get the Radiant Soul, 1 in 1,000. I do want to see what the multiplier of that pet is. I mean, it doesn't like really, I guess, matter a whole lot. Can we even open a lot of these? Oh, we just got 2 of these. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. 1 in 1,000. We got 2 Radiant. These are okay. So they came void. So the base multiplier is on 500 million, which, if I'm doing the math right, that's probably like a 40 billion multiplier pet, which is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. What about this one? It's a 1% pet. Can we open 8 eggs for the Soulfire? Okay, we just got the Soulfire parrot, and that is interesting. Whoa. Okay, so this pet is almost as good as the Radiant Soul Dominus, and it is way easier to get and way cheaper. So interesting. If you get to this world and you don't have a great pet, I guess you could grind and get the Soulfire parrot. Can we get the Soulfire Axolotl? I don't know. How many stars do I have? We have 51.5 million, and we still have, okay, so we're basically, oh, sweet, that's a 1 in 10,000. We got the Soulfire Axolotl, and it's a 560 million multiplier. So interesting. I'm not very inclined to grind pets. And again, I think the problem is I just have this like the constant feeling that like every time I get a new pet in the game, like the next week there's a better one and a better one and a better one. So we'll see. I might come back and try to get this stuff. Oh wait, it tells you this is 925 million. Oh, dude, what? I mean, if you wanted to make this, wait. Oh my gosh, wait, oh my gosh, gamers, wait. This could be generational. This is not an exclusive pet, meaning if you're able to find it, we should be able to put Phoenix fruits on it, which then would turn it into a gigantic or a whatever they call them. And then we just need to get enough to turn it to golden to void. No way, dude, this could be my new best pet. I mean, it's 925 million multiplier. What even is my best pet? I don't know. There's only my best pet's a 10 billion. What is my best pet? Apparently it's a 20 billion. Huh? There's no way. I have like so many better pets, but they now sort in descending. So I guess my best pet's a 20. I swear I had like, what happened to like my 70 billion? Maybe I sent it to another an account or something like that. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't think I deleted it. I don't know. Maybe the multipliers got fixed or something. This is this is news to me. Well, all the more reason for us to go out and get a better pet if I just realize my best one is 20 billion. So interesting. And it doesn't say this, but yeah, the fact that we wouldn't have to get a ton, we'd have to find 5 of these, which would still be really tough, but that is actually like worth it, like somewhat worth it, which is crazy. And I'm pretty consistently getting 1 in like 1,000 pets, so I guess we can do a little bit of backwards math here, because this is 1 in 1,000, but 1 in a million. We're actually 1 in 10 million divided by 1,000. We would need to open, because doing 31 eggs at a time, roughly 310,000 of these eggs to get 1. We need 5 of these pets. Again, this is super rough math. So that is 1.5 million eggs times 16,000 stars per egg. That's, oh my God, it's 24 billion. Man, I was excited. But now I just realized I need 24 billion Rift Stars. And like none of my alt accounts can even get in this world. Oh, man. Because even with our Rift team, the most we can like reasonably grind is what? I mean, if we're lucky, we can get 1 billion a day. Oh, man. It's just so expensive. It's so hard to get so many pets. Okay. Well, the good thing is they've added an insane pet. It is just really hard to get. But I did ask them to do that. So I'm suffering for my own success that they added an insane OP pet. It's just a pain in the butt to get. Okay. Sweet. Is there anything on the other side, or is it just these buildables? Okay. Boost decoration. Let's keep checking these out. 15% knuckle power, 20% hand strength, 20% bicep power. Okay. We have beat a few bosses, and all we have is 1 wood. So I imagine this is going to be days, if not weeks, of AFKing these bosses, defeating, destroying these bosses in order to get the materials required to build these boosts. But it seems like you can build multiple, and that would stack, I'm guessing, which would be crazy. So speaking of beating these bosses, what is our current strength multiplier? Because we just put on our best team, right? Or no, that's our Rift team. Let's put on our best team and get the training, because previously I wouldn't say I was getting like 500 TDC. So now we're getting 7.7D, and this is with no friends boost, no time strength boost. So if we max those out, well, that goes up to like 20D strength, and with friends boost, 40D strength. Yeah, we have the Max Sensei, the Max Galaxy, Trails, Battles, there's pets, there's Reavers, there's arms, we have the 30x arm. There's so many. Oh my gosh, wait. I just realized there's training potions. Wait, have we even, let's chuck on a training potion. We've got chocolate donuts. We can train 25% faster. We've got cookies. So now just off of that, we're at 14D strength. So that means we're probably pushing nearly 100D. And is our strength going up in real time? I think it is. 100. Oh my gosh, our strength is going up in real time. Wait, what about our head? Oh my gosh, it literally is above our head too. Wow, that is wild. Wait, I don't even have a good trail on. Oh my gosh, I didn't have a good trail on. You're kidding me. I was like, that makes no sense. Yeah, that makes no sense because my trail sucked. Okay, so now with this arm, can I beat the final boss? That'd be so funny. Oh my gosh, we can beat the final boss. I mean, dude, that is doofus move 2000, bro. So, all right, the final boss gives you 24,000 Rift Stars. And it just so happens that we could beat the guy all along, and we just decided not to. So with all of this, we beat the event basically. We're getting so much strength. We don't even need this strength. Oh my gosh. So all in all, I would say World 19 better than I was expecting. I think the pristine machine still makes no sense. I don't understand why you would get rid of the levels, the charms, and the enchantments for an 8% boost. Again, I could be wrong. I just don't understand it. From everything that I've seen, I'm getting such small levels of boost. It doesn't make any sense. But wait, what? Oh my god, that's 8. Wait. Oh wait, gamers, this is generational. That's 800 million multiplier, and it's 10 times easier to get. Wait. So if we take this number, it's actually a little bit cheaper as well. So we divide it by like 1.2. It's like 20% cheaper, and then divide that by 10 because it's 10 times easier to get. We only need 2 billion. We need 2 billion Rift Stars. That is still a lot of Rift Stars. That is still a big achievement we'd have to go through, but it's actually possible. Oh my gosh. I think I know what we're doing this week, gamers. I think we're going to try to get ourselves a Max Soul Fire Phoenix in the new update, which is awesome because I haven't really grinded the new update like that in a really long time. Also, I guess we're gonna be able to get some boost decorations and all that fun stuff. But I would say, yeah, this was a fun update. I still just feel like it's crazy. We're 19 worlds in. Like at some point, we need a new universe or a new something, man. It's been too many years of just them adding worlds. Like we're literally like 2 years into me playing this game and them just adding world and world and world. Like we need give me like an Arm Wrestle Simulator 2. Give me something, man. I'm having fun with this update, but we need something new. We need something fresh. We need something juicy. But gamers, hope you all enjoyed today's video. Sorry I dropped a day late, but a better late than never. As always, it's been Boy Quacks. Thanks for watching today's video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.